Most people don't know how much insulation is in their attic or how much should be in there. The effectiveness of the insulation is measured in what is called an R value, which is the thermal resistance. The higher the number, the better the insulation. To get a better understanding, let's say your attic has 6 inches of fiberglass batted insulation. That would give you an R value of approximately 18 to 19. The U.S. Department of Energy recommends in your area an R value of at least 39 to as high as 60. The number has been raised over the years, and consequently most homes are grossly underinsulated. So the question is, how do we give the attic a higher R value? There are a couple ways this can be achieved. You can simply add more fiberglass bats yourself to the desired R value. However, if you've ever worked with fiberglass bats, you will find it extremely itchy and difficult to work with around the wiring and pipes. And if not using unfaced bats, you will trap moisture between the layers, thereby causing the potential for rotting and mold. Prior to the insulation being blown in, there is some necessary prep work that needs to be done. All of the soffit area needs to be cleared and opened. Specifically designed baffles are installed between the roof rafters to allow for airflow. Measuring sticks are then installed throughout the attic to facilitate an even level of insulation to the desired R value. Customization can be attained for storage space by either constructing a dam or building an elevated floor area. Additionally, any soffit vents must be kept uncovered to allow for proper ventilation and keeping the roof cool to prevent ice dams. Once the attic is prepped, the blown-in fiberglass is fed into an on-site machine which runs off a normal 110 house outlet. The insulation expands inside the machine to approximately 15 to 16 times its size, which runs through a 100-foot hose into the attic. The blown-in insulation has become the most popular type of attic insulation today. The industry uses basically 2 different types of materials. The first is cellulose, which is a recycled post-consumer paper product treated chemically for insect and fire resistance. Typically, 20% of cellulose is chemicals by weight. Cellulose will support bacteria and mold growth if exposed to moisture and may contribute to structural rot when absorbing water. We have chosen the Owens Corning fiberglass blown-in loose insulation. Owens Corning has more than 50 years of research and development, along with the most extensive science and technology facility in the industry, with over 600 scientists and engineers working in the insulation division. Fiberglass is made primarily from sand and glass, which are naturally non-combustible, non-absorbent, insect-resistant, and will not support mold growth. In this last segment, you can see the insulating value of just a few inches of insulation, as enough heat was applied to a penny, causing it to completely melt.